Hello, Virgos. Thanks for coming to your spiritual ascension reading. My name is Ajua, and I'm really glad to have you here. Basically, we're gonna be looking at where we've been, on the spiritual path. A lot of us on the spiritual path have no clue what stage we're in, what we're working with, what elements is working with us, what entities are working with us. We are kind of just going through it, without proper understanding or like a strategy or even like levels and whatever. So I feel like this is like a generalized way of us finding out on the astrological level with our signs, what is commonly going on with majority of the Virgos out there, so that at least we have a direction. At least we know that, okay, right, most of us Virgos are working on this and this and that and that. But if we want a special reading, just to really be sure exactly what path and what specific, very specific to us, maybe you can have a reading with me and you can figure it out. But this doesn't mean that this won't resonate, because this is generalized for the energy of the Virgos. Okay, this is what is going on for majority of you. So let's see what's going on so we can have an idea of how our spiritual ascension is going. All right, so let's get in there. So my Virgos, in the past, it could be a past life or the beginning of your spiritual journey in this lifetime, you were really working on elements. I see all your situation is all about the elements. Okay, and it makes sense because you're earth sign, so I can see how your spiritual path will go through you mastering the elements, okay, before you reach a certain point and move on to other things. So you were working with the spirit of fire, that whole energy of fire within you, which is really you being able to take the fire energy and transmuting all the negative energies or the lower vibrations, and transmuting it and alchemically changing it and making it higher vibrational. You see what I'm saying? You were working with the Archangel Gabriel, has been on your side in the past, helping you to do this with Archangel Gabriel, with Thor, who's the master of the element of fire. And his salamanders is what they're saying. They were guiding you to transform any conflicts within yourself, okay, so that you can burn it out with that fire energy, purify it, raise the vibration, so that you can start to spread love, okay, peace, warmth, and nourishments to people everywhere. That was what was going on. You were also dealing with eating right, eating the right kind of food. It's right here. Knowing the power of eating very good food, helping you to gain the right kind of energy so you can purify yourself and be able to be of blessing to others, doing the same thing. So maybe you were probably in the health area where you were very good, maybe vegan, doing certain pranic foods and certain high energetic foods, and you were probably talking to other people about it. That's all part of the spiritual path. Nourishing the body is very important. Fueling your body is very important. It makes you stronger, it makes you active, it gives you more energy, and it helps you to transmute and raises your vibration. So that's what was going on, and this is all has to happen. You were doing that so that you can move slowly into the fifth chakra, into the fifth dimensional, okay, fifth dimensional stages in the spiritual ascension. And this was what you were going through, okay. So you were working with your fifth chakra also. That's why I was mixing it up there. It was the fifth chakra that you were tapping into, and it was meant to really ignite your aura, with you eating right and transmuting the fire energy. It ignites your aura and changes it and transmutes it so that you can be in alignment and get into the fifth dimensional space, okay, plane, because that's what it took for you. That's what you were working on. All right, now looking on the soul level here, you probably had a teacher, someone that you were always learning from bits and places on what to do about this, this inspiration, this fire energy that you're working with. And especially I see more of the eating right, having the right kind of diet, and you were exploring, and also some of you were probably teaching this and spreading that energy around you wherever you went about proper health eating, spiritually eating the right kind of foods to raise your vibration. All right, on the chakra level, this was strengthening your third chakra, your willpower to move forward with your ideas, and getting you out of the energy of sometimes you getting bored and not having the energy, the feeling to want to do anything, get yourself out of any situation. You were really strengthening the third chakra in accomplishment with all this, which is all in the stomach area, right? Because when you eat, it's all going in there. So this was, you started to, I feel like if you weren't eating well, it made you sluggish and didn't want you to do anything. So you started to realize how important it was what you were putting inside your stomach, and that helped you to strengthen your third chakra also. So that's what I see that your spiritual path had been in the past, what you were working with. Now in the present, they're saying that you're working with the gold and silver cloak, which is all about you balancing wisdom and power, learning how to give and receive, and connecting with the hollow earth and the seventh heaven. All right, and this is supposed to, was helping you and offering you love, okay, and courage, the courage to love on a higher level. All right, and according to this card, it's saying that by you learning to cloak yourself in this gold and silver, flame energy and all this stuff that raises your vibration, you become very magnetic to people, okay, animals and situations, and this attracts you to the highest vibration and helps you to be in the highest service for others. Okay, so this is what you are working with now, becoming this magnetic energy that attracts these animals, people, situations, so that you can use your wisdom, all right, to balance things out. Also, you learning how to give and receive all that is happening right now. And it's all about you really purifying the energy still and raising your vibration, okay? And they're saying that there's so much miracles embedded in this, stage of your spiritual path, where you are learning to actually put yourself out there and receive, okay, and becoming this magnetic force, right? So now when you look at it now, what's going on your soul's path is that you are actually really still learning how to put things together, how to create this vibration of using all your abilities, all the elements that you have within yourself to make things happen for you. You are learning how to create, bring in your negatives and your positive, so that you can be this great manifester. All right, so that's what you're learning, so that you can become of service to people. So you're really tapping into that sacral chakra, where you're starting to understand relationships and building connections with other people, how to give yourself and not give yourself too much, and how to receive from people whilst you also give, in the highest service of humanity. So this is what is really going on now with you, all about service, all about you becoming wise, powerful, bringing balance to people, understanding the harmony that you bring, and the magnetic energy that you have to attract everything, people, everything to you. So this is beautiful for you, my Virgos. Looking in your future, you're going to be working with the water element, okay? And this element is supposed to help you to get in touch with all of the emotional illnesses, okay, emotional illnesses that is based in your water energies in your body, your anything that has to do with relationships that you were having difficulties with. You working with this water energy is going to purify you, and you're going to kind of heal yourself, right? That is where you're going, and you're going to start functioning in divine love once you've healed and recharged all of the negatives. Excreted all of the negative, emotional baggages that you've been carrying all these years out of your body. You're going to start building good relationships, which you already started doing now, and it is going to be better for you. So they are saying that you're going to have the ability, once you take charge of your emotional body, removing all that's not working for you, people and any situation, you're going to build a strength where you can bless water and use water to do wonders for people. I feel like you could probably get into water, maybe alkaline business, stuff like that, because when you bless it, they're saying that it's filled with so much magnetic energy, so much high vibrational energy that it can heal people and also bring love into their heart. So that's where you're going to be going, and you're going to be working with Poseidon, okay, and the planet of Neptune in this position going forward. And you're gonna be going through deep transformation on your soul. A lot of things that you were holding on to is all gonna pass. You're gonna go through a death phase where all the difficulties you have in relationships and emotional pain, emotional illnesses is all going to die off, and you're going to start working on developing new passion towards this new spiritual path, okay, that you're going on, and becoming of service. You are going to be still working with your sacral chakra, and becoming more connected with people, and creating your own environment and creating your passions and happiness. And moving forward, you're just going to be a breath, have a breath fresh air. Your life is going to transform, because you're going to be holding such high vibrational energy here and spreading the love, okay? You're going to be spreading so much love, blessing water, using the emotional maturity that you've gained, and the power over your emotions, and the water within your own system. It's really, really going to be powerful for you. So that's what you're working with, going in your spiritual ascension, mastering the power of water, the elements of water, and the spirits of water. Here is what you're going to be working with, flowing with that. All right. And so the obstacle that may stand in your way, in this spiritual ascension, it's you not giving up, and not steady, not putting yourself in a mental jam, feeling bad about not being able to take care of certain things when you're supposed to take care of them. Just because you don't plan everything doesn't mean that you're a failure. Just because everything is not organized and some things are falling apart doesn't mean you're a failure either. So this thing puts you in a sort of mental prison that you need to really break yourself out of, because it interferes with your spiritual progress when you continuously beat yourself down mentally about what you couldn't do, rather than focusing on all the beautiful things that you are about, and how powerful you are, how magnetic you are, and how healing that you bring to people. Okay, so that is your obstacle, and the solution is for you to not worry so much, get organized. Sometimes, and also I'm hearing that sometimes you're not you don't want to think of spirituality as something that you're not very inclined towards deep spirituality, okay, and that also stops you a little bit. It interferes a little bit with your spiritual growth. But overall, the solution to this is for you to take charge of this aspect of your life, organize yourself, plan your life the way you want it, and understand the changes that you may be going through, and allow things to flow. You have great managerial skills, they're saying. You have a way to be very organized, plan your things out, and move forward. So use that to your advantage, and don't worry about what falls apart or what couldn't work, because just because you didn't plan for it and things are not moving in those areas doesn't mean it's the end of your life. All you have to do is pay attention to everything and stay focused on your path. Now the deity that's working with you, it's actually Madre de Agua. It's a powerful spirit in the Palo Mayombe, tradition, and she's like the water goddess here. And what she does is that she possesses a strong ability to produce love and bring money magic to you. So she really is like all about wealth, happiness, love, and healing. Okay, she's the water goddess, and that is who is working with you at this time. That is her symbol right there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to visualize this, but look her up and use the symbol to do your ritual by the water with any water, you see. So now you have the power to use water to manifest your wealth, any money magic. You can use Madre de Agua to help you here to manifest any money that you need, any love, happiness, healing, and all this stuff. This is beautiful for you because it's right in alignment with where you're going in the future with, mastering the water element within yourself and even outside of yourself. This is powerful. So that's who you need to be working with, okay? She's from the Palo Mayombe, okay? Madre de Agua. Madre de Agua. Okay, so that's where you are, my Virgos. Thank you so much for being here for your spiritual ascension reading. I hope this has brought you some clarity and giving you a way forward, and you have better understanding on what you're doing and where you are headed, okay, with your spiritual growth. Thank you so much again. I'll see you next month. Bye.